Hello students, welcome back to my channel and myself Miss Nidhi Borana. We are meeting after really very long time. I hope you missed me. So I am back with chapter 2.2 of standard 8. Nature created man and women as equals. Okay. Also students, before we head further, I'll just like to tell you all that the last video that I have done for standard 8 was Revati's musical plants, in which I have promised you all that I'll announce a winner for all the questions that I have posted in between the video. So the winner for the same is Triansh Vlogs. I hope Triansh Vlogs you are seeing this video, and congratulations for being the winner of the previous chapter. So the same will be for this particular chapter. There will be a question at the end of the video. You just have to answer that in the comment box. So stay tuned and listen to the complete video. Let's begin. Also, I'll just like to tell you all that I have divided this chapter into two parts so that it will be easier for you to understand it. Okay? So, shuru karte hain. The house and its surroundings are a sight of peace in the early morning of April. Okay? So, here the writer is trying to show us a way that how beautiful the nature is. So the surroundings are a sight of peace in the early morning of April. So the story is about the April month, and in the early morning there is completely peace, ekdam shanti thi. It nestles by the side of a small stream of crystal clear water. It nestles. What does nestles mean, students? Nestle means to settle down comfortably. तो एक small stream was flowing which had a very crystal clear water. Crystal clear water means बहुत ही साफ सुथरा पानी जो एक small stream से flow हो रहा था. The stream tumbles down the green mountain only 2 miles or so away. So उनके घर से जो mountains दिख रहे थे वहीं से वो stream जो थी flow होते हुए आ रही थी. There is a stretch of hundreds of acres of fertile land rolling with yellow mustard flowers. So what is fertile land, students? Fertile land is the land which you can use for the farming purpose. That is fertile land. Rolling with yellow mustard flowers. Yellow mustard flowers means जो आपको पिक्चर में दिख रहा है. Remember that DDLJ movie of Shah Rukh Khan, which has a very a scene where he is standing in the mustard field, right? जैसे कि आपको background image में दिख रहा होगा, yellow mustard flowers are there, okay, between the mountain range and the house. A garden is in the front of the house. Trees of many kinds bearing flowers of various hues. What is hues, students? Hues means the colors, the different colors or the shade. Okay, I repeat, hues is different color or the shades. तो जो flowers थे students वो अलग अलग different colors के beautiful flowers थे, and there were fruits growing on all sides of the house. So बहुत ही beautiful सा description दिया है writer ने यहाँ पे about the house where the main character stays. So बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुल डिस्क्रिप्शन है. ऑल्सो मेक श्योर दैट इन द एग्जाम देर आर क्वेश्चंस बेस्ड ऑन द डिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ द हाउस, so you have to write it from this particular paragraph. Moving ahead, the courtyard smells of jasmine, which blooms in bunches of white pearls. Okay, courtyard क्या होता है students? Courtyard is unroofed area which is also a part of house. आपने courtyard word रेवती's musical plants में भी सुना होगा. So courtyard is full of jasmine smell. Okay, and the fragrance mingles with the thin smoke. Fragrance means students the smell. Okay, वो smell जो है jasmine का वो कहाँ से आ रहा था? From the incense sticks. What is incense stick, students? हिंदी में हम अगरबत्ती या धूप बोलते हैं ना, तो वो incense stick होता है. This incense stick was there in the courtyard, जो in the middle of the courtyard जैसे हम तुलसी के पौधे में लगाते हैं वैसे ही लगाई हुई थी. तो jasmine smell was, the fragrance was coming from this incense stick. I hope this is clear to you students. Moving ahead, but before that, never miss a video, and for that you have to hit on the subscribe button. So if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, do subscribe it. Let's go ahead. Ashanbi is in her reading room and is busy writing an article. She's a middle-aged mother of 3 children. Again, Ashanbi कहाँ पर थी? She was sitting in a reading room and was writing an article. एक article लिख रही थी वो. And she's a middle-aged mother. Middle age means around 40 years. And she had 3 children. Okay. By profession, Ashangbi was the journalist and also women's right activist. वुमेन्स राइट एक्टिविस्ट मतलब जो वुमेन के राइट्स के लिए फाइट करती हो, जैसे कि वुमेन को अगर डोमेस्टिक वायलेंस फेस करना पड़ रहा है तो फॉर दैट वुमेन राइट एक्टिविस्ट लाइक आशंबी फाइट्स फॉर देम. Lanthoi, her youngest daughter. So Ashangbi is the mother of 3 children. उसमें से उनकी youngest daughter का नाम क्या था? Lanthoi. Lanthoi enters the room. She is an intelligent girl. Today she looks thoughtful. Thoughtful means she was thinking about something. And she takes a seat by her mother's side. वो जाकर अपनी ममा के पास बैठ जाती है. At the sight of her child. Sight of her child means after seeing the child. Ashangbi, जो उसकी ममा है, लविंगली आस्क, मम्मी प्यार से पूछती है वही क्वेश्चन जो आप सबको भी अपनी मम्मी पूछती होगी whenever she sees you. That is, have you finished your study, my dear? Right? Even your mother must be asking, na? Even in the lockdown, it is important for you to study. And so, mamas always ask that padhai ho gayi puri? Same question Ashangbi asked her daughter, Lanthoi. Lanthoi replied, yes, mother, I finished it last night. Today being Sunday, I want to do something interesting. Lanthoi says and waits for her mother's response. Lanthoi wait कर रही थी और अपनी मम्मा के response का wait कर रही थी कि जब उसने कहा कि मम्मा आज संडे है और मुझे आज कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग करना है, उसकी मम्मा ने उसे पूछा बताओ क्या इंटरेस्टिंग करना है, टेल मी व्हाट यू वांट टू डू. And Ashangbi was quite amused. What does amused mean, students? Finding it funny or entertaining. Okay, उसकी mama एकदम amused थी, like she was surprised that what my daughter wants to do today. She said, mother, tomorrow I'm going to represent the Seroy Lily House as a speaker in symposium. Okay, Seroy Lily House is a school where might be Lanthoi is studying, and she is going to represent from that school as a speaker in a symposium. What is symposium, students? Symposium is a conference or a meeting जहाँ पे एक particular topic के बारे में हम discuss करते हैं. So that is a kind of symposium. Okay, where all the experts and the students meet and they discuss about one of the topic. The topic is, and you know what was the topic that these people were going to discuss in the symposium? The topic was God created men and women as equals, right? I guess we all agree to this, that God has created us equally, right? Men and women has been born equally. It is the human. We as a human had, discriminated between men and women. ये जेंडर इक्वालिटी ह्यूमंस ने किया है, गॉड ने नहीं, राइट? एंड सो दिस चैप्टर इज रियली वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग वन. आई होप यू आर लिसनिंग टू मी एंड स्टेइंग ट्यून टू द एंड ऑफ द वीडियो. मूविंग अहेड, विल यू स्पेयर सम टाइम टू हैव अ डिस्कशन विथ मी? लैंथॉय प्रेसेस ऑन हर मदर. वो अपनी ममा से पूछती है कि क्या ममा आपके पास थोड़ा टाइम है, हम इस टॉपिक पे डिस्कस कर सकते हैं. Lanthoi presses on her mother. Presses on means persuades someone to do something. जैसे हम बोलते हैं मम्मी प्लीज प्लीज मेरी बात सुनो ना, प्लीज हम इसके बारे में डिस्कस करें. वो अपनी ममा से रिक्वेस्ट कर रही थी. सो लेट्स सी फर्दर व्हाट हैपेंस. क्या डिस्कस किया उन्होंने? Lanthoi has just had a discussion with her father on the topic. मम्मा के पास आने से पहले Lanthoi ने अपने डैड के साथ भी सेम टॉपिक डिस्कस किया था. The name of the father was Tomba. I know, after listening to the name of the father, you guys must be laughing like hee hee ha ha. But do not laugh. Okay, the story is towards the eastern side, that is Nepal, and that's the reason the names are familiar to that region. Tomba was the name of the Lanthoi's father. He was the husband of Ashangbi. You can say a very supportive husband, जो अपनी wife की help करते थे, and also a very loving father because he loved all his children. He is a lawyer by profession. Again, this question comes. What was the profession of mother? That is Ashangbi. तो आपको पता है, she was a journalist and activist, right? And what was the profession of father? The profession of father is lawyer, as well as he is a social worker who advocates the cause of women. Even he fights for the women rights. Okay, he is a lawyer also by profession. He is always proud of his wife, the 2 daughters and the son. ओके तो इनके 3 बच्चे थे, उसमें से 2 daughters हैं and 1 son. He is also very proud of his wife. In times of need, वो कभी कभी अपनी वाइफ की हेल्प भी कर लेता है. He does not discriminate between a men's work and women's work. जैसे बहुत Indian houses में, there is a thing like, oh, cooking is just a women's work. Man should not do it. Okay, cleaning the house and keeping the house hygienic is a women work. Man should not do it. And bahar kaam karna is a man work and women should not do it. This is wrong, my dear students. We should not discriminate the work on the basis of man and women. सेम थिंग, टोम्बा अपने घर पर कभी भी कोई टाइप का डिस्क्रिमिनेशन नहीं करते थे. व्हाट इज डिस्क्रिमिनेशन मीन स्टूडेंट्स? टू डिफरेंशिएट इन अनफेयर वे. मतलब कि जेंडर बेस्ड डिस्क्रिमिनेशन टोम्बा ने कभी नहीं किया. ही शेयर्स इक्वली विद हिज वाइफ इन डूइंग द हाउस होल्ड कोर्स लाइक क्लीनिंग. जैसे कि यू कैन सी टुवर्ड्स द राइट साइड ऑफ द स्क्रीन, देर आर डिफरेंट कोर्स डन बाय द फादर. क्लीनिंग, वॉशिंग, कुकिंग, फीडिंग द चिल्ड्रन. You know, he had shared all these activities the way he does. His wife would not have been successful professional. Okay, अगर वो अपनी वाइफ को मोटिवेट नहीं करते, सपोर्ट नहीं करते, हेल्प नहीं करते, तो शायद आशंक भी won't be so much successful in her career. He wholeheartedly believes in equality, irrespective of class, religion या gender. वो कभी भी किसी क्लास के बेसिस, लाइक अपर क्लास, लोअर क्लास, on the basis of religion या gender biased कभी नहीं होते थे. In his discussion with his daughter, he laments over the injustice done on women in the society. Laments का मतलब क्या होता है students? Lament means to show some grief, complaint, sorrow, sadness कि हमारा society कैसा है, who does so much injustice to the women, right? My dear child, now the father is saying these words to the lanthoi, that is to a child, that my dear child, the world is full of inequalities. बाहर तुम्हें बहुत सारी inequalities face करनी होगी. We have to find a way to bring equality between men and women. We have to bring out the change, because if you want the world to change, you should start with yourself first, है ना? वो बोला जाता है ना कि अगर आप वर्ल्ड को चेंज करना चाहते हो तो सबसे पहले खुद की सोच को बदलो. So similarly, this is one thing that the father had told to lanthoi. Her father's words are still ringing in the ears of lanthoi. Still ringing मतलब अभी भी उसे अपने father के words सुनाई दे रहे थे. And she tells her mother of what her father has told her. And all this discussion lanthoi was doing with her mother Ashank B. So here we are done till the part 1 of this video. Stay tuned for part 2, students, and I'm sure that you will love the part 2. The question for the day is, write down 3 points which prove that Tomba, who was Lanthoi's father, firmly believes in gender equality. At least give 3 points of that. You can answer in the comment box below. We will chit chat in the comment box. So I'm waiting for your answers. Also, the part 2 is going to be continued. So stay tuned and subscribe, like and share. Thank you so much once again for being a part of this video and listening to it till end. See you soon with part 2. Thank you once again.